Alright, I never share this stuff, and Officer Hoover wants to come down and inspect Blackie someday on video as like a awareness thing. But I told him he probably wants to wait and inspect Blackie when he gets a little closer to retirement, because after he inspects my truck, he probably won't be able to look at another truck again because they won't add up, Officer Hoover. The other trucks out there just won't add up to my burden. But here we go. Load securement. And if I mess any of this up, just look in the comments, because Officer Hoover probably come on there and straighten me out if I make any violations. But this machine weighs about 34,000 pounds. It's an articulated machine. So what I'm going to have at 34,000 pounds, I'm going to need about 12,000 pounds worth of chain strength, because you got to cover a third of your weight. So let's call it 12,000 pounds is what I have to have of chain rating. All right, you got to do your four corners pulling at an angle. So 1, 2, and these boomers are rated about, I think the worst ones are rated at, this is the China ones, this is the cheap ones. Them's the worst ones, they're rated at 5,400, but there's some on here that's rated at 9,000, which I'll be getting rid of them China ones, because moving the den down, I need all the rating I can get. Which this here, there's one of the big boys. There's 92,000 or 9,200. But anyways, these get counted at 50%, and I'd say the chain's lighter. Now, I did one chain, but I left it loose in the middle, so it's counted as 2 chains. And that gets knocked down to 50% because the way this hook is. If it's hooked like a basket, it gets counted 100%. So basically, 50% of them, let's call it, say 6,000, 50%, there's 3,000 pounds. And then this one over here, that one over there is rated at, Roger's got it loose, is rated at 9,000 pounds, and it's hooked like a basket, so it gets full credit. 9,000 pounds. Oh, and then we got a snooper that's trying not to get in the video, but now I'm going to get him in the video. But then here's the back 2 corners, pulling at an angle, and they get knocked down to 50%. Roger, none of these are tight, Willie. None of these are tight. Tighten that other one up over there, it's loose too. So there you go, you got over 12,000 pounds of capacity, and there's Willie on the camera.
Why are you so quiet?
Your brother flicked me off on video the other day.
I'm gonna break your fucking
I told everybody that you wasn't a full-blown champion, but you're Larry's brother, so that gives you something.
You got problems, Taylor. Fucking problems.
And then there's a strap on that, and we ran in and smashed that down. So we should be good. And the 4 corners, the 4 widest corners are marked in red flagging. So, oh, in the middle has got to keep from articulating. So that's why you put one in the middle for articulating machine. So we got everything.
You know
and loose appendages. Loose appendages. And this is counted. I'm figuring this is counted because it's got flat skis, it's pulled down at an angle, and it's held it down and locked and doubled up. Hey, Officer Hoover will be watching this, Willie. And he will be on here commenting my securement violations.
Well, that's all right. I'll get a hold of somebody. They'll comment for you.
Oh, you think Larry get on there?
Oh, no. I have to pull it over before you get the...
He's a closet watcher, Larry is. He watches, but he won't. Then I get these little things. Hey, what'd you do on that other one the other day? Why don't you comment, Larry, so everybody can see? All right, I'm out of here. Screw off time's over. All right. I think that covers it. Uh-oh. Larry says I need a helmet, period.
Well, yeah, that's why I said a helmet.
So I do got an air leak, which would be, Officer Hoover, I don't know if that's an out of service or not. I will fix it when I get back to the mill. So basically what I just did is said, to a DOT officer, I double dog dare you to find any violations. So we'll see how this turns out. It don't matter. He needs me for a guinea pig anyways. He's got like a final champion, like a DOT championship they're having down in Florida or something like that. He's got to go inspect-a-thon. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave me likes and comments and thumbs up and all that good mess. And if you need any Loggerway gear, links down there in the description. Go to loggerway.com and get your gear. America.